moving down from Tippereth, the Redeemer, down here, following that lightning strike, we're moving to Netzach. Netzach is victory. Okay. This is nature. This is symbolized traditionally by a beautiful naked woman. This is love. This is Mother Nature. This is instinct. This is the beautiful woman. Traditionally, it's naked, and I think that's because she's unadorned. She is just raw. Okay, beautiful. But to save time and space, I'm just going to write beautiful woman. So, Mother Nature, your instinct. Then you travel over here to Hod. Hod is splendor. This is your intellect, your communication. And it's traditionally symbolized by a hermaphrodite. That is someone, if you don't know, who has the sexual organs of both male and female presenting physically. Which makes sense because here we have the concept of the two, the union of the two, the chariot, the lovers, the blending of both. Your intellect has both masculine and feminine aspects if it's balanced. Okay. So this is, like I was saying, the pivot of where you're turning your attention from facing just the source, female over here, masculine over here, and you drop down and you pivot, and now you're looking into the physical realm. So now your feminine is over here and your masculine is over here. But like we were saying up here with the dynamic interaction, you can't have that balanced without masculine over here without the feminine from here. So that's why they're all connected. Okay, then we come down here to Yesod. This is the foundation. This is your emotional body. This is the depository of all of this understanding, the intuition coming down from the high priestess being balanced by the Redeemer. Okay, this gathers it all up here, gathers all of the aspects of the soul right here in the foundation, your emotional body, and then as it gets denser and denser and denser, it will drop down into the physical realm. So for now, we need to discuss how the energy gets down to Yesod. So we'll start here with from Chesed to Netzach, the benevolent king. Okay, so this is from the benevolent king down to nature. This is the wheel of fortune. This one I'm interested in hearing what other people's insights are on. It's abundance. It's the king on the quest, but it also has that balance aspect to it as we're flipping around from there to here, as we're doing the spin, because the Wheel of Fortune, as we know, when it's up, it's going to surely come back down. But when it's down, have faith because it'll come back up again. All right, so that's the Wheel of Fortune. And then from Tippereth, the Redeemer, down to Netzach, here we have death. Okay, and it's transformation. It's a new set of circumstances. It's no longer focusing just on the spiritual. Now you have to pivot and come into the physical world. This is where that begins, I think. And the death is the transformation, the new circumstances, a whole new ball game. It's like when you level up in a video game. Now, oh, okay, now I have to learn this level, this new reality, this new situation. All right, so then from here, from the instinct over to the intellect, you have the power. All right, this is that lightning strike that you see in so many decks that of tarot that strike the intellect. They strike the tower. Physical body getting hit with a new understanding, a new way of looking at things, an aha moment, a new insight. Okay, now from the warrior king down to the hermaphrodite of your intellect, you have the hanged man. This is a whole new perspective. He's being tipped upside down. He's looking at things from a whole different way. All right. So, new perspective. It's also tolerance. He's hanging there calmly. Okay. From kind of going on out and with his sword and, getting people in line. Now, okay. He's learning tolerance, for one thing. He's staying calm. He's looking at things from a whole new perspective. You see, there's a trend here. You've got the new situation, a new understanding, a new perspective, all coming in to your intellect. Okay. And then from, oh, well, yeah, let's talk about that. Okay, so the devil. From the Redeemer down to your intellect. That's the truth and illusion. The devil. Devil's in the details, right? The Redeemer's got everything held in balance. He's holding it all. He's got that tension. So the Redeemer is giving you the good and the bad, the up and the down, the light and the dark, the different perspectives, the truth and the illusion. All right. And so what are you going to do with that? Well, you can use your friend over here, the instinct, to figure out what's true, what's illusion. All right. So you have that option. You can make that choice. So from the Redeemer straight down into the foundation, that intuition coming down through the High Priestess, through the Redeemer, into your emotional body, that right there is temperance. That's that inner alchemist. Again, the balance concept, pouring from one cup to the other, mixing things together, making your own unique brew. This is you and nobody else. All right. I also like to think of it once you get down to the physical realm and you're headed back up. I like to think of the temperance portion as a bit of the transmuter. Okay, getting ready, getting it into the vial to be put into the heat of the sun so it can get refined before it's sent back. That's my own personal view on that. So, your emotional body, you're getting informed from your intellect, and that is the sun path. Down here, your purpose and your vision. And over here, you have the star. You have your hope. You have your inspiration. All right. Now, I like to view this area here as those two angels on your shoulder. One's whispering in one ear, one's whispering something else in the other. So, who you're going to listen to. They're both angels, different perspective. Okay. So, this here is the third triangle, and this is the astral or the personality triangle. So we'll put astral here. And again, it's focusing down to the natural, to the physical world,